This is a short story that I wanted to share with you guys. This happened about 2 years ago. I was working at a phone shop. My boss was a total... indescribable. Did I say that word correct? Indescribable. It was just me and my coworker that day, and the boss who would sit in the other room watching the cameras 24/7. At the end of the day, he would also take all the phones into his car and take them home with him in case someone breaks in. Anyway, back to the story. It was just me and my coworker when an old man entered the shop. He seemed sweet at the beginning. He was just chilling with us for a while, and then he began telling us his life story. How he married 9 women and divorced each and every one of them, and that he is now single. After an eternity of him telling us how he divorced each of his wives and the reasons behind them, he finally told us what he wanted. He showed us his phone. It was one of those old and crappy phones that were made about 20 years ago, which I owned one like 5 months ago. Don't blame me, I rarely use my phone. People call me and I'm like, meh, I'll think if I want to answer you after this Overwatch match. He wanted a battery for his phone, so we gave him one. It costed around, let's say, $4 for a fresh new battery. Not much, right? Well, he wanted to cut the price in half. He wanted to give us $2 instead of $4. Like, come on, even my little sister takes $5 with her to school every day. By the way, I don't really have a sister. He kept talking and talking, trying to persuade us to cut the price. I'm not even kidding, this really happened. He kept persuading us for an entire half an hour, and finally, I went to the boss who was behind us in the dark room. I bet that he was watching the whole thing. And when I opened the door, he nodded. Without even telling him anything, he just nodded. Here where it gets super interesting. After we agreed to give him the battery for $2, he literally took a stash of thousands, maybe millions of dollars from his pocket and gave us the $2. And even though it now costed $2, I think he was expecting a change or something from that $2. Me and my coworker were like shocked. We froze there looking at each other for an entire minute. We did tell him, but you have so much money, sir. He just smiled at us and went away. It's still a mystery to me as why did he act that way? If he is so rich, why did he beg for a discount? We thought that he was a poor old man. I'm thinking that this is more like a test or something that life throws at you. Tell me in the comment section what you think of this weird and strange man. I'd love to read your opinions. And yeah, that's the story of the weird old man. The end.